This video today is kind of like a personal testimony of mine. And the title is How Should Love Feel? What Should Love Be Doing? My son always tell me, Mom, you should do videos on relationships. And I guess this is because I've been married for 42 years. I met my husband, then boyfriend, in the 11th grade in high school, and he was in the military. I was very insecure growing up in a large family with 9 girls, me being the 12 of 13. I wore these thick glasses. Not anymore. I had a lot of pimples in high school. And of course, I felt very insecure. I had so many sisters I felt like they were so much beautiful than I. And then I met my husband, then boyfriend, at the end of my 12th grade year. I went to take my graduation pictures when I was in the 12th grade, and I knew something was wrong. I found out later I was pregnant. But our love continued to grow. I finished high school. I continued to my local JC college. I wanted to be a nurse like my big sister. She was an RN. I told myself, no, I'm not smart like her. I'll be an LVN. I did all the prerequisites. At the time, I was having lunch with my husband, and we were eating, and he was saying, which one is the most, the RN or the LVN? I said, it's the RN, of course. And he said, I think you should do that. I looked at him, I said, I can't do that. You need to go, I'm not smart. He says, no, you need to go for it. I said, I can't do all of those classes. You have to be very smart. No, he said, you can do it. You can do it. 35 years later, I've been practicing as an RN. But I said all of this because if you are in a relationship and you are constantly giving and your partner are taking and trying to keep you from accomplishing your goals, you're finding yourself crying more than you're laughing. That's not love. John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. God gave, he didn't take. He didn't come to this world. Jesus didn't come to this world asking people, do they have? What can you give me? No, he gave. He didn't ask, give me, he gave. I talk to young women all the time, and I listen to them. They say, Mom, you don't know. You don't understand. Things are different. We listen to this music, and they say, do this, do that. And if you don't do it, we're going to get somebody else. Let them go get it. Let them go give it. Get it. You have to ask yourself, what are you willing to give for yourself? What are you willing to give for exchange of your soul? God has created you, young women, young men, for a purpose. You're not out there. You shouldn't be out there showing your tail. That woman, you don't get a woman or a young girl to be your slave. That is your wife. That is your girlfriend. God will hold you accountable for that. And it's going to be a big price you will have to pay. It's a big price because women were made to be so precious. They have to do so much. They bear babies. Their job is so big. These women should be lifted up. They should be encouraged, especially black women. And young women, I want you to know all over the world that I love you guys. Hold your head up high. Keep in mind, God has a plan. God has that relationship for you. He has that relationship for you. I know it's not hip, it's not in. How do I know God is real? Get on your little knees and seek the creator of the universe. I want to say do that before you even get in a relationship. Because what is love? God is love. That's love. So how can you really know if a man is loving you if you don't have a relationship with God? How could you know? Because you don't know how it feels. I was a young nurse then. I had a lot of things. I could go get the most fanciest car I wanted. I could live in the best place. They pay RNs very well. Even today, they pay them very well. But I still was not happy. I got on my knees and I prayed. And once I felt the agape kind of love of God, boy, if women really would take that to heart, you would not allow someone to take your precious self, you're so beautiful, and have this person who's giving you little to nothing, doing all kind of stuff. But anyway, son, okay, I dedicate this video to young women, young men, and my son. I did this. I'm going to, as my channel grow, I'm going to be doing more stuff. I'm going to, really, but right now I'm finding myself. And I usually, when I do a video, it's straight from my heart. I get up in the morning, I pray, and then I get something, and then I'll do it. So anyway, I want you guys to support my channel, subscribe to my station, because you know what? I don't want to talk about nobody videos and all the foolishness that I see on YouTube. And I don't want no goofy people coming to my station trying to say anything. I'm doing what God has called for me to do. But we need these type of channels today. We need for the older women to come forth and put their arms around, these young girls and help them walk this out. Not try to stoop to their level and, it's doing all type of goofy stuff. So anyway, thank you guys for listening. Have a blessed day.